We always say we're not just a television show. We are so proud that we can offer our lifeline, our prayer lines to you. So again, if you feel the need, we know as we're celebrating, there are many people at home that might not be celebrating tonight. And if you are in that position, feel free to call our prayer lines tonight. So we're back with the rambunctious bunch here again.
It's late. It's late at night.
I want to talk about the future. We heard John, and Johnny talking about what your vision is, John, for the ministry. We look at David Maines, and 10,000 shows ago, he was revolutionary. This show was revolutionary.
That's right, absolutely.
How do we continue that revolution? How do we continue to engage in that space and really bring the gospel to new faces, new people, and different walks of life?
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, this stage is representative of that. We all come from different places. We have different stories, different backgrounds, different ages. This is reflective of what it's going to take. And and a Bible verse popped in my head when you were talking a moment ago. I don't even know where the reference is, but I know it's in the Bible. And it says the gates of hell will not prevail against the church. And the thing you got it.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's you.
Matthew,
you're really
Pastor, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's why he does that
Pastor
segment.
Joe.
Here's what I love about that verse, though, Joe.
Yeah.
It's gates are defensive, right?
Yes.
And the picture of that, like the church is on the move. And I think that's the beauty of what we've talked about tonight, the beauty of what we're seeing all around the world, the beauty of all of our own stories.
Yeah.
This is a remarkable time to be alive and be a part of this. And I think the optimism is totally justified.
Yeah, how do we engage with the audience, with the people? I think it's doing what David Maines did, was being relevant to the culture at the time. When he started this ministry, 38 years ago, 10,000 episodes ago, you worked and you ministered in a certain way, and he did that faithfully. And now we're in this new generation where it's all about social media and the internet, and it's fast and it's vibrant. And I think, like you said, Johnny, even up here, we're showing that diversity. And it's just being able to minister in a way that's relevant to people. I think that's the key to the success of what you've been bringing, John, to 100.
Yeah, David Maines faced the advent of cable. That was in the 70s phenomenon. And then we moved into satellite, and then you moved into DVD, and HD rather, and all the different types of ways. And then, we went then into the world of the platforms of the web, and we have no idea what will be out there in the world. I do know more and more people are watching us on their smartphones. They're listening to us with their earbuds, and they're doing it in non-conventional ways. And more people are PVRing and DVRing, as Joe Amaral can attest to.
At the Indian
At the
buffet,
Indian
right?
restaurant,
And
Indian
you were
buffet
getting
restaurant.
Buttery chicken.
That's right.
Butter
Yes.
chicken. Buttery
Yeah.
chicken. What's
Inside
that?
joke. I have no idea.
Joe
We're on the
Amaral.
same page
about.
with
No,
this.
that's fine.
But Tanner, again, we go to the youngling. So we go to the young one.
Save us,
Little
Ted,
Tanner.
please.
What, you're a young person. Why have you decided to take on a role like this, to choose to be a host on a Christian television show? You could probably be a host on other television shows. Why make the decision to work in a Christian industry?
Well, for one, I just want to say to God be the glory, because he brought me here without a doubt. He intervened and brought me here. I have this passion for Jesus. I believe it's a calling into ministry. I also have a passion for media. And to be able to merge the two is just such a blessing in my life. I was planning to go into secular media, was not fulfilled. And I am so fulfilled here, being able to reach so many people from so many generations. Like you said, John, our viewership numbers are up. Our age demographic is huge. It's so broad. And so I just count that a tremendous blessing that this is what I get to do for my job.
Cheryl, we haven't heard from you yet.
Yeah.
I know you have many passions, and I know it's a surprise. We always hear from Cheryl. So I'm kind of shocked, so that's why I'm bringing you in. You have so many different passions.
I think that was a compliment.
Trying to reel it back in here.
Okay.
What?
You know what? First of all, I just want to say, watching the program this morning, it's such an honor to be part of the David Maines legacy. I've been here for 20 years, and I have seen him respond time after time with the love of Jesus and the challenges, as you said, the changing scene. Yeah. And I'm so privileged to get to do one of my passions for my job. This is something I'd be doing even if it wasn't part of my job. But working with Crossroads Relief and Development, as Christians, we haven't always been amazing about sharing the love of God. You know, because we're human, and sometimes it's hard to be loving all the time. Even those that love you, we can be cranky with, you know? And so we need to talk more and more about the love of God. I see that as Huntley Street, it's part of what we do, and part of that is loving the world, is helping people who are facing poverty, people who are facing trafficking. You know, we've been doing that $36 million over these years, over these 10,000
$36
shows we've
million.
spent in relief and development.
Thank you.
Amazing.
God
Well,
be the
thank
glory
you
for
so
that.
much, all of you. It was great hearing your different perspectives and your different desires and what urges you on.